Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is a review, honey. This is the review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 6, episode 21. Everybody doused in water. Okay? Everybody doused in water, Kool-Aid juice, liquor juice, wine juice, or whatever it was in that cup that Keke flew across the table. Now, look. I hope everybody doing great and whatnot. I hope y'all have already watched my other content. I'm going to say it in every video for about a week, okay? I'm going to be live less and less, but I will have premieres up and whatnot, okay? I put up Love at the Lockup yesterday. It's premiering today. I had a gossip chat up, okay? If you already remember, you have access to the thing whenever I do it. Ain't no ads on it when you remember. And this event, like all the stuff I did last night, the gossip chat and also Love at the Lockup, that was available last night at around midnight, okay? So if you already remember, always check the communities tab because the links for everything already be up. But if you're not a member, the premiere things will be up, you know what I'm saying, around, 2, 3 in the afternoon every day, okay? But anyway, this is a live, though. This is live, and then it is 5:16 p.m. on Sunday. This is the live, okay? I was like, I forgot to change the thing. I said, these people around here is just tripping, okay, for no reason. I was like, why is y'all around here fussing and arguing about things that almost sort of kind of don't matter or whatever? But I was like, I was engaged. I was watching. I was looking because I was like, am I upset with Keke? Am I not upset with Keke? How do I feel? Well, I will tell y'all in 1 second, okay? But please make sure to do 1 or 2 things first, okay? Please make sure to like the video. Okay, please make sure to comment in the comment section. Please make sure to share the video as well. Please subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and okay? And y'all know, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok, okay? Because that's why I be posting when content will be up, okay? I have a whole new logo. I hope y'all like it. I like it a lot, okay? I want something new and fresh or whatever, so that's the new JayLeesCorner brand and logo. And I'm like, yes, my face is there. Okay. Now, my face is also here. Hi. hello to everyone around here. Okay. Let me say hi to y'all. Hey. Hi. How y'all doing? How's your mamas and daddies and your uncles and aunts and grandma, or the whole family? How I hope everybody is great, 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 great. Okay, because I probably will not be back live till around Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, but you will still get gossip chats. You will still have content up. It would just be, on, a video. I just want to be live, but I will give you the same energy, okay? And I thank y'all all for being here, okay? Hey, that's my mug, okay? Mom, you still driving? I hope you're not texting and driving. I hope you're not texting and driving, Mama. But I love you. But hi, good afternoon to all the P and the P, okay? We gonna have a good time. We gonna have a good time. We gonna have a good time today. Okay. Now, we not gonna be waiting for folks to come into the room. No, ma'am, no sorry, Bob. Okay. We finna get started when right now. Okay. Now, Love and Marriage Huntsville season 6. Okay, episode, it's really 21. Let me replace that because that's wrong. Let me put up the right one because that's the wrong one, and we don't like the wrong one with the wrong thing on it. Okay, let it upload. Okay, it's episode 21. You see how fast it was? Okay, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Episode 21. Now, a lot of people feel like, oh my God, what is they doing? Oh my God, why they fussing? Oh my God, I can't believe she tossed that drink on that lady. I can a whole bunch because sometimes it's a little douse. Make me sweat, make me like water. Okay, water tossed around here and there and everywhere. But the episode picks up where the last one left off when it's Keke talking to Mel. Now, while I feel like Mel was not being too messy, okay, not too messy. Come on, look. Now I want y'all to know, even though I won't be live, I'm still putting out content. But when we get on the live, I will be well rested. Okay. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, okay. Content gonna still be round here and everything. So don't think just because I'm live that y'all ain't gonna have nothing to watch with me. I'm gonna be my same insane self, okay? Just round here on the not on the live. Cause look at y'all, look at this, okay? Again, my little gossip chat was still an hour long. My love at the lockup was still an hour. You know what I'm saying? It's the same content. It's just I can record it, get it put out, you know what I'm saying, and make sure ain't no ad issues or whatever, and y'all can get content earlier in the day and not have to always be up with me at 9 p.m. at night around here being foolish. You know what I'm saying? Right. The dance breaks will still be there. The only difference will be I'm not live, but the way I review will still be how I do things. Okay, you're not gonna miss much, but we'll do lives like on Tuesdays and Thursdays and whatever I'm saying. Okay, but let's get back. Boom. Okay. Again, I don't feel like Mel was being too messy. I do feel like though she was fully listening and paying attention to what was being said. Okay, I think she's like, ooh, girl, what happened? Eating it up. But I don't feel like, because to me, when you are talking to somebody and being messy, is when you're adding, girl, I heard that too. I heard that the bricklayer is banging the pipe layer, and in the oven baker is banging the butler who's married to the coat rack owner, and the coat rack owner don't own no coats. That's being messy in my opinion, okay? But them just having a conversation, and to me, Mel just taking it in because Keke the one being messy. Keke, oh girl, why am I pausing? Keke the one around here being messy and then trying to tell all the business to Mel because she's upset with Tisha, the same way Tisha is ignoring Keke because she's upset at the rumors that's already out here about Marceau. So Keke like, yeah, some lady, you know what I'm saying, her friend was at a club and Marceau was at a club and they end up having a whole threesome with Marceau. Okay, and that's the rumor around here. That's the rumor around here. Okay, and then one of the ladies' ex-boyfriend was saying that he broke up with his girlfriend when he found out his girlfriend was having a little threesome with Marceau, and that's what he said. I was like, girl, all this gossip or whatever. And so Keke then said, well, I knew I had to tell Tisha. Okay? I knew it because it's too juicy. And I messaged Tisha and I said, hey girl, we gotta meet up. Okay, it is important I talk to you. Okay, but Tisha never showed up. Now this is my thing. I also feel like, I don't know why my finger's pausing. I'm gonna get off screen real fast. Excuse me. I also feel like I don't know why Keke didn't just say on the phone, Tisha, they said Marceau having threesome, girl. Is Marceau having threesome, girl? That's what I heard. That's what I heard, girl. That's what I heard. Like, I would say that on a phone call because I need you to hear my voice. If I can't get to you, hey, guess what I heard, girl? Your man having threesomes. Okay, I would just do that. That's what I would do. But I'm not Keke. I'm also not Tisha. So again, I tried to tell my cousin, but she ain't come over. I invited her and she did not come over. So that ain't on me. That's on Tisha. Okay, that's on Tisha. Now, she then say that the guy messaged Tisha too. Okay, because Tisha then contacted Keke, like, is you around here asking and reaching out to people, asking questions about Marceau and if he had a slap and this and that and that and this? And Keke said, no, that person contacted me. They brought it to me. You hear me? I didn't go asking nothing. Now, this is the thing. On these shows, I know how many times people inbox me shit about things, but I tend to not listen, not get too invested, because anybody can tell you something and it not be true and you run with it and then you look foolish. And I don't want to look foolish. I can only imagine how many people run to them with information, you know what I'm saying, for them to be talking about it, saying this or that and this or whatever. Okay, but I was like, ma'am, what you need to do is take your husband. They then bring up how allegedly, Tisha wanted. Now they kept bleeping out names. They were bleeping out job titles or whatever. So we don't know who these folks is, but allegedly, they keep saying that it's Tisha's hairstylist. Allegedly, okay, it's a rumor. But Keke say, they wanted me to fire my so-and-so, they fire my bleep. And Mel said, oh, so they want you to fire your bleep, who wasn't accused of banging Marceau. But they want you, no, but Tisha won't fire her bleep, who keeps getting accused of sleeping with a husband. Okay, that's crazy. That's a ride or die. That's by the sassy girl. Okay. And I kept trying to rewind and pause to see if I can see what job title they kept bleeping, but they never showed either their mouths to see if it was it a hairstylist, a regular stylist, a makeup stylist, a makeup artist. We couldn't see who it was. But before all of this aired, we already had been hearing about Tisha's hairstylist allegedly getting with Marceau. That had always been a little rumor that I think has just grown legs. Okay, I'm gonna leave that be. Now, they both kind of say, well, Tisha just don't want to hear it. Tisha also was probably hearing these rumors. She don't want to hear. She doesn't want to give any life to it. But ma'am, sometimes not giving life to foolishness just gives it more life, because folks keep talking about it. Folks keep discussing it. And the show is already a messy mess. Okay, it's already crazy. Now, they also say Tisha also keeps getting upset with and blaming people outside of Marceau and or the girl that he's accused of sleeping with. Like, how you mad at me because it's a rumor about your husband? Like, how you not mad at him for that shit? That's what should happen. That's what should happen for real. Because if not, man, what you want me to do? What do you want me to do? How are you upset with me because information about your husband keeps being brought up and brought to us? Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Now, I can understand if you're a wife and you do not believe these rumors about your husband. Cool, that's fine. But ignoring it ain't gonna help. That is literally making it worse. If somebody told me something about my somebody, I would say a bullshit all day. Because I'm like, whatever, okay? And that's why rumors stay rumors. Because no one is nipping it in the bud. And I feel like Tisha's at a point where she either she knows it's true, she's moved past it, she's forgiven him, she's still with him, and so anything that somebody say don't matter to her, or she keeps hearing it and she feel like if I don't admit it, if I don't comment on it, it'll go away, and it'll go, and everybody else will look dumb. No, ma'am. Okay. And Mel brings up how, well, at times people don't want to know stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you have to let them stay where they at. But y'all do need to sit down and talk. Okay, y'all should sit down and talk. There's a lot going on. And Keke, like, I'm just so frustrated. It's just so frustrating because, like, it's so much going on. Okay, and she keep blaming me for it. And Mel was like, it's crazy that she's upset with you and not the person who keeps being accused of banging her husband. Because Tisha's a bit delusional too. Okay, now Mel said, well, do you believe the rumors about this? And Keke says, well, I don't believe the threesome. I don't believe that. Okay, however, I don't know what to believe about him messing with old girl. Okay, I think there's some truth into that, even if I don't believe that he went around there and had a whole threesome with them two people. And Mel said, well, Tisha always said about my marriage that where there's smoke, there's fire. And I feel like it's smoke and flames and embers all over. I say, child. Because this is the thing. I've always said, I don't believe that Marcel is currently cheating on Tisha. I've said that since the first set of rumors came up. But I have felt like in their marriage, I do feel like at some point Marcel stepped out. I do. That's why I think there aren't any like proof, because it happened a while ago before people was gathering, receipts for a show. See, Martell was stupid enough to cheat during the show and all these receipts. Whereas, in my opinion, I think, I don't know for a fact, I think that Marceau used to cheat before they got on this show. And because people know of when he used to cheat, that's where the rumors come from. And that Tisha know he used to cheat. He not cheating no more, allegedly. And that's why she's so insecure. That's why she loves him. My marriage is great because they've already been through the bad part. He cheated before he got his teeth fixed. He cheated before he was... That's not nice, Jaylee. He cheated before. Period. Because that's just my opinion. So even Keke bringing up these current rumors, it's just more scuttlebutts around here. Okay, so they get off the Marceau cheating situation, they get into girl, and then, you know what I'm saying, Tisha website, you know what I'm saying, for that Marley girl, them daughters. Tisha website for her daughters, got the wrong I said, that's the wrong information. This is the gotcha. I remember seeing the screenshots of the website. I'm going to share my screen, y'all, because I got the little thing put up. And I want to be able to show y'all in big letters, okay? Now, this is what the show put up. You hear me? And this is from, as we see, the Macy and Mila thing, okay? So this is what they had a screenshot of before it was corrected. So she brought up how, girl, I heard, girl, is Stormy working with Tisha, because on the website for Mila and them or whatever, they have Stormy's information from Canvas Beauty on the page. And I said, now how that happened? Who said that? Who said that? People felt like, oh, it's Stormy and Tisha teaming up, because even the kind of bottles and verbiage, the presentation looks like Canvas Beauty. So when people went to the website and it had, business day, all this stuff, you hear me? All that right there. I said, ain't that the same thing that's on Stormy page? The gotcha was, when you go to Stormy's, let me switch to Stormy's now. That's what her thing said. When you go to Stormy's page, because I was like, that's a little bit different now. A little bit different. It was the exact same information. Meaning whoever did Tisha's website, that'll be Tisha. Whoever did Tisha's website literally went to Canvas Beauty's website. Not what this is her thing as of last night. This is Canvas Beauty's as of last night. They just went and copied and pasted the exact same verbiage, down to the we do not ship. What was it? Well, all this stuff was copied and pasted. The only thing that wasn't on there was the international stuff, because they don't ship internationally. Okay, but they copied everything. Okay, copied everything. I was like, how y'all copy all the stuff? Who does that? Like, and even if you go to somebody's page to see what they said, how they said it, just for you to have a more professional look. This is, girl, look. Can I see it? Let me see. Why is this not clicking? Hold on, y'all. I don't know why the picture not clicking, but I'm gonna leave it on here. Remove that and have to re-add it. Even if you go to someone's page to copy what they do, you have to make it match your business. There we go. This is Macy and them. Business days do not include holidays and weekends. I'm like, not y'all having the exact same stuff. And it wasn't even that. It's people caught the fact that even the email address for contact information was Canvas Beauty. I said, what in the Jesus piece is going on here? How did that happen? And again, is nothing wrong with you going to a business website to see, well, hey, what does it look like? What should I say? And you kind of copy, or not even copy. You just know how it's supposed to look, because this is what it was back then, and this is what it look like now. Now, it's basically the same thing. They just now have the correct contact information. But before, it literally listed Canvas Beauty, and then also before, the bottles they had, there was like footage of them like taking labels off of Canvas Beauties. I'm like, is that Stormy stuff? That look like Stormy stuff. And so even I thought, well, damn, is Stormy and Tisha linking up to outdo Mel? Because that's back when Mel was trying to do stuff for her daughter's hair care line. That's when Mel was doing stuff for her stuff. And I'm like, maybe they coming together or whatever. And I said, Jesus. And Mel said, I don't think out of all the drama and tension from the Black Expo, I don't think they're going to work together. I don't know. But Tisha got a whole nickname for copying and pasting because she did that with my stuff too. I said, nah, did she? Now, if y'all recall, back on season, this had to be, I think maybe season 2, when Mel had Embrace, what's it called? Embrace Beauty, her first skincare line that she had to dissolve because her and Martell divorced. Tisha copied like the lettering. You know what I'm saying? Tisha copied the lettering, and Mel said, even make them like, how she gonna copy my lettering? Like, what is you doing? That, like, even as YouTubers, like, we try to, if I hear somebody else is using a song, I don't want to have that same song because that's on their channel. Or if somebody else has a way of making their thumbnails, because you want to have your stuff look like it's yours. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Tisha has a habit of copying and pasting, you know, she has a habit of doing that because no tea, no shade. I don't think that Tisha is that good in life. Okay, I think that's things that she don't know how to do, and one of those things may be marketing. Okay, because ain't no way. And even if you copied what it said, how did you not think? But let me be sure that I put for them to contact my business and not Stormy's business. Tisha wants us to feel like she's this big boss bitch, okay? I'm the big boss bitch right here. And you not, because you not doing shit yourself. That's how people mess. And even if there's nothing wrong with paying somebody to generate your website, paying someone to create things for you. The issue becomes you let them do it and you don't proofread nothing. Because you're not really involved in it. And that's the dumb part. Y'all know I make all my own graphics, and I was mad that I missed the fact that it was episode 21 and not 20. I didn't proofread, but I made everything else. You know what I'm saying? You have to be sure it's your stuff. Okay, I made my logo. I had to edit this. It was me, and it took time. It took time. Okay. But Tisha don't do that. And every time Tisha creates something, we see how a part of that is from somebody else. Nothing comes from Tisha's actual brainchild. And when it does, it don't make no sense. Okay. Y'all hear them kids? I said, girl, them kids are not swing, girl. Or this. Anyway. But copy and paste Tisha has struck again. Okay. She copied and pasted Stormy thing and got caught. Busted. Okay. And it's like, for what? Who did it and why? I don't get how Mel didn't want anyone else to get shine but her from Love Marriage. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That's not true. Because truthfully, Mel had no control over who gets shine from the show because everyone is on this platform. Mel can't prevent Tisha from creating her own business or from promoting it at all. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we don't know anything that Tisha has created that has garnered her the same revenue or the same following or the same just creation of content, creation of products that Mel has done, because Mel is smart. In my opinion, Mel is smart enough to use social media, use this show, and she's consistently posting. That's why even me, I'm like, I have to get back into consistently posting. But if you don't promote your own shit, how would anyone know it's there? If you don't promote what you're doing, how would anyone know to go buy it? And because Tisha, in my opinion, comes off inauthentic because of her husband, Tisha, in my opinion, is less successful. And I feel like Mel is at a point to where she's like, I don't have to help these hoes no more. I'm going to worry about me and keep it pushing. When I tried to collaborate and help Tisha become a better woman and help her get more into business, she bit my hand because she was upset. So that's on her, okay? But they like, Tisha copying and pasting. That's what she do, okay? But let's move on. Honey, I'm like, who sponsored this truck? Maurice want to get Kimmy a new Jeep because, Kimmy has been wanting a Jeep, okay? She wants this Jeep. And he like, life is so short. And I kept trying to convince her to get a more luxurious car, okay? A luxury car. But she kept talking about, no, I want a Jeep. And so because life is so short and she's been through so much, I'm going to surprise her with the Jeep that she wants. But I was like, this Jeep has to have been sponsored because I've never seen somebody put a Jeep so prominently in the frame of a shot. Okay. Anytime, know this, y'all. Anytime somebody puts something clearly in the frame of a shot, that lets me know that's some kind of sponsorship. Okay. Either I'm going to sponsor the company that is giving me new rims on this car, or whoever I got the car from, hey, I can put it on here and show folk around here, and then it's a bit of a sponsorship. But anyway, it's a nice Jeep. It's nice. Anyway, they sitting around chitting, chatting or whatever, and he like, why you got that waist trainer on? Okay, because Maurice had on like a little black thing around his waist. He had a little back brace. Okay, a little back brace. I was like, Marcel, not you bring are you wearing a waist trainer right now? You wearing a little girdle? Anyway, he said, well, no, I hurt my back, since I have to wear this little back brace. Okay. I'm like, that's fine. That's cool. But they chit and chatting. Now, I'm like, I told her every time we get to a Kimmy and Maurice conversation, it aggravates me this about the damn sex life. Okay. Period. Now, Maurice say, look, man, me and Kimmy's sex life ain't been the same since Kimmy had the whole cancer situation. And it aggravates my spirit. Kimmy ain't been cancer free but what, 2 months maybe at this point in time? Because Kimmy announced she had cancer last year in either June or July, I think it was. It's just now October. It's just now October. And I was like, Lord, what is you doing? Okay. Anyway, he said, yeah, we're not having sex as much anymore or whatever. We used to have sex, and like 3-4 times a week, and now we're having sex 2 times a month. And I was like, but sir, she had cancer. So one, she was going through radiation, she went through chemo, and then it's her getting back to feeling like herself. She lost her hair, like a whole lot has happened, and you want her to get back to fucking? So much you want to discuss it with your bald ass brother? Get out of my face, Negro, today and forever. Okay. Now, Marcel was like, what? Why is he talking to me? We ain't discuss sex with those kids. I was like 12. If I'm not getting sex in my marriage, I would not tell anyone. But the fact that Marcel was like, if you have sex consistently, on every month, for a fact you have sex twice a month, that's good. That's like regular married life. And I was like, in my opinion, when you married, dating, or whatever, when you have in-house penis or vagina, I feel like once a week it should be like standard. You know what I'm saying? That's like, so nobody is getting high or horny. Or I would say at least 3 times a month, which is like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, when you wake up in the morning, it's there. But I don't have cancer. I didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's weird. Okay. But Maurice then said, well, she thinks it's the chemo, but I think it's mental. When Marceau said, What if somebody told you that your back don't really hurt? It's your mind, okay? Physically, you're fine. He was like, well, I guess I get it. He like, take your back brace off. Take your back brace off and bend over and pick up whatever. And I'm like, sir, the fact that Marceau has to be the voice of reason saying, how can you tell somebody who knows their body that what they are experiencing is not really happening? It's a figment of their imagination. It's mental. And I'm like, right, okay, sit down some damn way. Okay, he said it's crazy because she know her body, so you can't tell her it's mental. Okay, but I'm like, but Marceau is an asshole too, so can I really be like, oh, you know what? Marceau was a voice of reason. You know, he's amazing. And I was like, no, he's an asshole. Anyway, Maurice then brings up how he's having this little surprise party for Kimmy to give her this car, and I'm going to invite everyone. Everyone, okay? And are you okay with Stormy and Courtney? Like, I'm fine. That's dumb. Like, well, no, you was real snarky. You know, you was being real snarky at the little meeting or whatever. And he said, well, yeah, I was just basically matching Stormy's energy or whatever. He said, but you know what I'm saying, she was getting up under my skin, so I was doing the same back to her. And he's like, I'm not upset with them, I'm not mad at them, whatever. He said, but they not my friends. So we just don't mesh. You know what I'm saying? And I'll treat them like I did last year, like I don't know them. And I said, Jesus, fix it. This is the thing. One, I don't watch Wanda stuff because I'm like, with Wanda, because Wanda's not on the show, I feel like I just don't give her any energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Because it's just, you know, I'm like, Jesus, let's fix it. I want to try to stick to who's on the show and leave it at that. Because Wanda this is messy as fuck. But we shall see. I'll watch later on, but I don't care right now. I feel like Marceau's saying, like, I'm not their friend, so I don't care. I kind of understand that because it's true. You should not care about beef with somebody you're not cool with. But also feel like Marceau be putting in the energy to aggravate people, and then he want to act like, oh, I don't care about them. Yes, you do. If you really did not care, you would not have taken the time to even go tit for tat with Stormy and Courtney. You care. You do. So miss me with the bullshit, okay? We see a conversation with Stormy and Courtney. I remember when this kind of played out on social media. Stormy had strep throat, but it got really, really bad or whatever. She was like, she almost went into like a toxic shock. I forgot the name of what happened, but she had kind of posted about it on social media, and people were being like a-holes saying, oh, you're lying and you're so sick. Why are you posting on social media? And she was posting stuff like after it happened. And she was also like, I was posting things like because I was on like see what's going on watch. She wasn't saying that she was like in a coma dying. Her point was because she had gotten so sick, they put her on like a watch list to make sure that something bad, it did not get more worse than what it was. But thank God she's okay. I remember that was messy when it was happening. There was a man, they was upset. That she was posting, and she posted like the documentation. Like, no, I'm not lying. I was literally this sick, and my strep throat just got bad and almost became this, and because of my symptoms, they said, oh, let's be sure that she's not going into some kind of shock or whatever. So, you know, precaution. But that's the end of that. Okay. She brings up how Keke was the one person who reached out to her, or like the first one to reach out to check on her, to see how she was doing. Okay. And that I like Keke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've gotten to know Keke and she seems fine or whatever. And, you know, I was like, well, that's the thing. She brings up like Stormy. No, girl, who was no Tisha. She said Tisha also texted me, and she brings up the whole website copy and paste my stuff on her website, my contact information on her website, and I don't know, it was a copy and paste bullshit or whatever. And when Stormy said I made my website, I created my website, like no one made it for me. Her point was, which means you came to my shit and copied and pasted it. Okay, and because of what it was, it made its round on social media, whatever. She said she's embarrassed for Tisha because again, everybody know whatever, and it seemed like it means you did not proofread whatever you copy and pasted. You did not proofread it. Okay, you just said copy and paste. Okay, and then she said, I just don't know what's going on or whatever, but I do know that Tisha must not have had any kind of idea of what she was doing because it took her too long to fix it. And usually, if you have your own website, your own whatever, if you created it, you generated it, you know how to fix what you did. So I was like, Jesus, fix it, because Tisha could not. But again, she's like, I'll talk to her because it was real embarrassing for her because again, that means everybody knew you copied and pasted some shit. You didn't call me and say, hey, Tisha, hey, Stormy, can I you let me know how you made this, how you made that? No, stolen, stealing. Okay. She then brings up how Maurice has invited them to the barbecue. Okay, so barbecue, whatever. It's really a surprise, Kimmy. You get a car. And Courtney said, I ain't going. I ain't going. Okay. He said when Courtney said Marceau be on some bullshit. Okay. Marceau be pushing buttons, he be on some bullshit or whatever. And I really had to keep myself calm at that, that little meeting or whatever. I had to keep myself calm to not beat his ass. I'm paraphrasing. But because he did not say BS. He said, but he did say I had to keep myself calm. He said, but things could have went left. It could have went sideways and then everything going wrong or whatever. And I don't want to put me or you in that position, so I ain't going. And I respect him for knowing this is some show shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be fussing with Marceau or whatever. I ain't about that life. And if I feel like somebody fucking with me, I'm gonna react how I would have reacted, and I don't want to have that around here. So y'all handle the show shit. I can't do that. No. And I respect him saying, I'm gonna beat Marceau's ass. Because he gonna say something one too many times and I'm gonna snap. And when you realize that you are calming yourself down because you're having to remind yourself it is for the show. He on some he acting up for the show. So let me not, crack his jaw because that ain't what it is. So I'm not going to this event because it's gonna get weird and I'm gonna beat ass, okay? And she said, but what if he attacked me? He said he ain't that dumb. But if he do call me, now I'll be right there, okay? Leave it be. And I was like, please leave it be. Please leave it be, okay? I want y'all to take one little minute, okay, and take some time to like the video, and also have a good little dance break, okay? And we're back, okay? I love my little take a break music. Anyway, let's get into Tisha and Marcel having a bit of a conversation in their pink and green. Okay, now we know Tisha's an AKA, so that's why he's wearing their pink and green shirts and whatnot. Okay, but Tisha and Marcel are talking. They're at, I guess, some location or whatever. Tisha said they building a realty office. Okay, but I'm like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it because y'all been building a house on that mountain for 6 years or whatever. So I believe y'all are now building this realty office when it actually, manifests itself. I feel like Tisha Marceau had been building Scott Manor on that big ass mountain for the whole damn time we've on the show. Again, 6 years, and we ain't seen nothing really done or whatnot. So every time they say they're doing something else, I'm like, I have to see it, okay? Because if I am building my dream home and I want to get my family out of a little ass house, I want to finish the house before I finish anything else. Because is Tisha a realtor? And don't y'all already have an office? Why have a whole other office before y'all have a permanent home? I'm just wondering, okay? Anyway, they sitting around chitting, chatting or whatever. And Marceau brings up how Maurice told him that, he had the barbecue or whatever, but was asking him how he felt about Stormy and Courtney. And he thought it was dumb for Maurice to feel like that he has to ask to be sure, oh, well, he's okay. He said, that's just dumb. You have to be friends with somebody to fall out with them. Okay. And I will go back to how I knew them before when I did not know them at all. So miss me with the bullshit. I said, well, sir, you are the bullshit. If you ask me, you are the one we feel like be on the B of the S of the B, okay? And if you do not want to address the fact that there was some weirdness between y'all, so stop acting like it ain't. Okay, Boy Gonzalez. Anyway, he said, I'm not, they call people bitches, you know what I'm saying? And if that's their thing, then that's on them. But I do things, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's been so crazy. Okay, I'm like, first of all, Stormy called you, and I still feel like Stormy, should not have called that many bitch. I can say that, but I feel like Marceau, you say little nitpicky things too. So stop it. Okay. Anyway, when he brings up how it's been a crazy day, he said because somebody called the city of Huntsville to say that Black was having illegal gambling. Now they were talking about having that casino royale night or whatever. He said, I feel like I should just cancel it all. Okay. I feel like I should just cancel the whole thing. Because I never want my company to have been associated with someone, who's been invested for illegal activities. I'm like, sir, ain't you in a whole lawsuit about fraud? Ain't that a whole, you have a whole fraud lawsuit. So and again, if your company not out here having illegal gambling, then what are you gonna do? But if y'all are having a game night where people will be gambling, but you don't have the proper paperwork or ordinance approvals or whatever to do that, that means it is illegal. Okay, but I don't want to have a company that's associated, with someone being invested. I was like, sir, too late. Now, Teach, like, we're running the business, Mars. I don't understand why we're just running the business and we're here. We're trying to help the community. And it's so sad, okay? Because we're trying to make it a better place. We're trying to be here in the community to make it better and give away homes. I said, there are many companies that build homes for people pro bono. Y'all not trying to build stuff for folk who are less fortunate for free. Y'all want to have other people send y'all money to build homes for kids or families who we don't know. Anyway, it's heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? Why are people even coming at us? It's just so heartbreaking. We put in all this work for us. I was like, girl, why are you crying? Why are you crying? You know, and it's just so much more so. You know, the girl's website, you know, somebody put the canvas beauty information and listed it on our website. You know what I'm saying? So I had to contact the web. He said, "Well, didn't they do Stormy things too?" Stormy already said in her own scene that she made her website, and so the fact that Marceau trying to say, "Oh, well, maybe the reason Stormy stuff was on our website is because you the same person who made her." No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Now, somebody on social media, I took a screenshot because I knew I would forget. When they posted it, let me see this myself. When they posted a clip of the episode on social media, Stormy replied because I think she felt like, oh, y'all want to make it seem like that whoever did my website is who did y'all website. Well, for one, as she said in her thing, she was like, well, no, it's not, no, not at all. Is this too little? That's too little. She said, no, not at all. I made my own. But it's easy for people to say stuff like, oh, well, the reason that happened was because didn't you use Stormy's person? No, sir. Now Stormy commented and written, blow it up. So some Miss Ann is a seller said, first of all, you provide web designers with verbiage for all page blocks. Tell that to your little fans that have no idea about starting a business or a website design. Take accountability, Letitia. Damn, okay. And Stormy said, exactly. Designers are not responsible for policies. How he know that? Boom. Boom, pow, pow. Boom, pow, pow. Why not just say, I fucked up? I fucked up. Because that's really what happened. That's actually what happened. Again, I feel if you copy Stormy's outline, cool, bitch. Thanks. When you played in, when I was a senior in high school, back in my day, back in 2000, I had my English class. I had skipped class all year as a senior. I was bad because it was like 8 hours. I don't want to be class 8 hour. Okay. I had to write a paper, my term paper. I had to get an A in order to graduate because I skipped the class the entire semester, and the teacher, who was Mr. Wizard, was an asshole, and they put a lot of part of my grade was being in class, and I never was there, so I would have to have gotten an A on my thing. When I tell y'all, I Googled, my paper was about like, it may have been about cocaine or crystals. I don't know. But I went on Google and I copied from all the different websites, all these different resources. I copied and pasted things. But I didn't copy like all this from one website. No, I would copy and clip it all together so that no one website would know I took all of the information and made it my paper. You have to copy and paste things right and then read it to be sure it makes sense. You hear me? And I got an A minus. I got an A minus on my paper. Because you just have to get it together. So I feel like Marceau trying to say, well, didn't you use that? Even if you did, like for instance, most YouTubers, we all use Canva to create our graphics. Mostly everyone you see, at least in the black sector of YouTube, we all use Canva to make the graphics. Okay. However, you have to make your own shit, even if you use the same template I use. you still edit it to look like what you want to look like. Okay, you change the shit around. Okay, you make your own words. Okay, it's called editing. Editing. Proofreading. To be sure it's right. So they're still not even saying, well, no, I went to Stormy's page and copied it and just never thought to proofread it and take out Stormy's email address. You know what I'm saying? Because her point was each company has their own policies. Shipping, receiving, returns, policies for different companies all differ. Stormy, those are for Stormy and her stuff. You used it for you because you stole it. Okay. But she said, I have no idea if who I use did Stormy stuff. What I do know is he's in that business or whatever. And I pay him a whole lot to the website. You paid him to create the website. Cool. You also probably, seemingly, gave him Stormy stuff and thought I don't have to tell him to not use Stormy name, her email address, because you don't think. You thought I can send him this and then he'll fill in my info. No, ma'am. No, sir. No. You have to do that. And even if you don't, before you post shit to your website, look first. Okay. Now, Marceau did say we should have caught that, but mistakes happen or whatever. And it was not the customers who caught it, it was haters. I was like, not haters. My thing is, if I'm on a website, I'm like, am I tripping? Does Tisha website have Stormy information? And it wasn't just that. It's awesome because it was video footage of them labeling the bottles, and they looked like Stormy's bottles. I'm just like, it's stolen. It's stolen. Right, KC, and that was 23 years ago, because I went back to that was 23 years ago. Even now, I like when you are a creator, you don't want to look at other people's stuff to create your own. I don't even watch other folks' channels as often at all now, because I'm like, I just want to be focused on my shit, because you can't get influenced by other people. But you copy somebody's stuff word for word and then put it on your website as if these are your policies, ma'am. And I'm like, you only shipped 175 bottles. And now she cried, it's just so much. I don't get, what I'm saying? Everybody keep coming after me. They keep coming at me for mistakes. Okay? Because people always looking to have an issue with me. It's my website, yes. But I ain't the designer. I'm like, bitch, what? It's your business. It's your business. So anything else is your fault. And the fact that they feel like anybody who pointed it out, oh, that's a hater. No, it's an observer. That's a big mistake. Because I feel like had they not left in Stormy's email address for Canvas Beauty, no one would have thought to look to see how it matched. People didn't say it matched because of the policy. They say it matched because the contact information was saying, hey, contact Canvas Beauty. That was the gotcha. Had they not had that and they had contact Macy and me or whatever it was, no one would have went and thought it was the same. No one would have. That was a huge mistake that you did not want to get caught in for copying and pasting. Okay? But ma'am, nobody is always looking to have issue with you at all. You do things, you act like you are the boss, but when we see who is making 2 + 2 = 4, it ain't you. You are like the face of things because you don't want to hold yourself accountable for your mistakes. Like you have every other reason why it's not that big. It is a big deal because why did you not proofread? Why did you not? If you don't do, that's like if you copy off somebody's paper and you put their name on it. You're copying someone's paper so tough you don't put your own name on the paper and you turn the paper in to your teacher. Here, teacher, here's my test. And the shit say a double. I don't got it. It's like, bitch, is you a doubler? Ain't you Tisha? Well, why did you write a double in the name part? Because you copied the shit. Put your own name. There's nothing wrong with being influenced, but there's influence. There's influence of seeing what somebody else do, and then it's stealing.
This ain't stealing. This ain't stealing.
Yes, it is. Anyway, let's move on to the foolishness of the evening. Okay, now I feel like they frown here fussing and fighting and feuding over foolishness. And for the most part, I'm looking like, what the fuck is going on here? What is happening here? I'm just a bit confused because ain't this supposed to be a party? So Kimmy and Marceau, girl, not Marceau. Kimmy and Maurice is having a little party. Now, Kimmy don't know it's because she getting a new car. But they invite everyone over. Now, we see Stormy get dropped off by Courtney. Honey, Courtney literally dropped her off. Now, this is my thing. Don't drop me off somewhere and I have to wait for you to come pick me back up. I would have just drove myself. I don't know why she did not drive herself. Maybe she don't like driving. I'm not sure. But if he is he gonna be close somewhere waiting for you to be done? Because for me, like when I'm ready to go, I am ready to go. You hear me? I am ready to go. Anyway, but she tell Kimmy Maurice that he ain't this Courtney ain't coming because of Marceau. You know what I'm saying? And when because she said, because he does not want to have something turn into a bigger issue. Okay. Now when Maurice try, well, what about this and that and blah blah blah. Maurice trying to have a further conversation with Marceau. No, he doesn't have any issue. Again, Maurice is trying to defend his brother by saying, Marceau doesn't have issue. Marceau does. He does. And when she said, look, I don't want to discuss it because my husband ain't here. So I don't want to have a conversation about my husband when he ain't here. I said, come on now, let him know. Let him know. Don't sit here and try and talk to me about my man, and he ain't here. I told you why he not here. He ain't. You see he not here. Let's move on, okay? Now, we then see other people arrive, okay? We see Mel arrive. We see Nell and Chris arrive. We see Marceau and Tisha arrive. We see Martell came too. Okay, so one by one, they all showing up. Now, when they was playing cards at first, child with Martell walked in. He tried to come up and talk to me. Hey, Mel. And Mel ignored him. Mel said, not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. Okay, Martell trying to be friendly to Mel. She ain't having it. And I respect the fact that, sir, I'm pretty sure y'all probably beefing. Don't come kind of talk to me. Leave me alone. Okay, we beefing, leave me alone. I don't care. Now, Nell and Chris, who had a new confession, Nell and Chris is coming with the fashions, okay? With the fashions, with the hair. And I said, Chris is always looking at his wife, so lovingly, And when Martell walked in and Mel ignored, because he spoke and Mel just did not speak back or whatever. You also saw that Martell kind of touched Mel's shoulder. She's like, don't touch me. Leave me alone. And when Nell said, at one point, me and Chris were separated. We weren't divorced, but we were separated. And I was pissed at him because y'all know Chris cheated in the past. And at one point, I was pissed at him. And so I would not talk to him either. So I can get how Mel feels and also get how how Martell feels. But again, is that on that. Some folk don't like Chris and Nell. I do. I feel like there is a maturity to them. They have been through some things. They are still together, and they are familiar with the other couples. I don't see them shying away from things. Okay, like they're involved in stuff, unlike other past couples, i.e., Daphne and her ex-husband. Even the fact. Did any of us even realize that we did not see Tiffany and Lewis? Okay, Nell and Chris is the first couple that, in my opinion, is new to the show, but they are seamlessly involved in stuff. And when they are on the scene, like they not just like background noise. So I like them. I also like this outfit. I love her hair. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a good addition to the show. I don't want a new couple that comes on and it's like either too messy or not involved. And they're just enough involved in the mess that it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. Period. Okay. But I'm like, I don't think anyone even realized that Tiffany and Lewis ain't even here. Okay. At all. Anyway. So again, they at Maurice and Kimmy's house. It's a whole backyard barbecue, card games and drinks and barbecue hot dogs and this and that. Now we then see Keke and her husband, the mean, walking in. Okay. And everyone speaks to them. We even see Marcel, hey, Keke, hey, Amin. Okay. Everyone speaks to them as they walk in, except Tisha. Now, Tisha said to us how, Stormy, Tisha, because Stormy was like, you good? You good, Tisha? Are you okay? Because Tisha can't hide when she's trying to be fake over things. You know what I'm saying? And so when Stormy said, you okay? I'm good with everybody. I said, you lying. Lying. Now she said, well, Keke promised at that conversation at the gym that she would not speak on my marriage or whatever, but she out here talking about my marriage. I'm pissed. I can't trust her, so I'm done with her. Cool. Now, Tisha spoke and hugged Keke's husband. Hey, hey! Hug, and all that. And when Keke walked up, like, hey, Tisha got up and just sidestepped Keke, ignored Keke, and then walked away. And I said, that set Keke off. And that is so stupid. You were stupid and ignorant. Now, again, when Keke and Amin walked in, it wasn't any tension initially. Okay? Because, again, Marceau said, hey, Keke, hey, Amin. Everybody else did too. Tisha lovingly, nicely spoke and hugged Keke's husband. And when Keke said, hey, Tisha, and she wanted a little hug, she sidestepped her. And I said, that was the first thing that set Keke off. Because she was like, that is stupid. That is ignorant. That is, and I think if you pissed at me, also be pissed at my husband. Don't be nice to my husband, bitch, and be mean to me. That's the issue. Cuz or not, don't do that. Okay? Because again, but Tisha is trying to make it seem as if I'm not talking to Keke. I'm going to ignore Keke, and I'm like, child. If when me and him walk in and you speak to him and I meet, bitch, it's a problem. Don't hide my husband and hug my husband, but then you don't want to at least say hello to me. Because Tisha could have easily said, hey, Keke, and kept doing whatever. But it was the not speaking back and then getting up and sidestepping out of Keke like it was a blatant, bitch, I ain't talking to you. I don't fuck with you. I don't like you. Okay? And then Keke is pissed. Child, Keke is upset. Keke sat down Because again, they're in the backyard. They're sitting out now. In the table next to them is where Mel and them was. So at one table was Mel, Chris, and Nell playing cards. And at this table, it was Stormy, Marceau, Tisha, and also Jalen. At one point, I know Martell walked up to, we ended up walking away. But honey, when Keke sat down to tell Stormy why she was pissed, and I said, Lord Jesus Christ. Well, this is the difference. Mel and Martell are involved in a literal legal custody battle over their kids. And Mel and Martell were married, and Martell is an incessant, misogynistic, gaslighting asshole. Tisha is upset with Keke because there are rumors about her husband cheating that we've all heard before. So I don't think it's the same thing. Mel and Martell have an actual history that they are not on good terms. Whereas Tisha and Keke can really talk this thing out and not be upset about it. You know, and it's different. It's not the same thing, okay? In my opinion, sorry. But Tisha came back to the table and sat down, and she just continued to ignore Keke. And so Keke sat there and just talked about why it was some, you know, how she blaming me for shit I ain't did shit. I'm sick of it, okay? There are things I can blame her for that I don't, because it ain't worth it. But she's upset and blaming me for something I didn't do. I didn't do shit. I did not do nothing. And these rumors about her marriage did not come from me. They did not come from me. But people are coming to me about it, and I tried to tell her, and her ass didn't show up. Okay? And when Keke was like, because it's a rumor that Marcel is doing something, I was like, Lord Jesus. Keke was like, she just was saying, this is rumor. I contacted Tisha to try and tell her she didn't show up, and she's now upset with me when she did not show up for me to talk to her about it, and that's some bullshit, okay? Now, the whole time, they sitting here, and she's talking, Tisha is laughing loud, Maurice! Like, she's trying to overtalk Keke, and she's doing all these things which is pissing Keke off. Because don't you dare ignore me, and I'm sitting right here. Okay? Don't you ignore me, and I'm sitting right here. Okay? I was like, Jesus Christ. You can tell this was like some shit was gonna happen. Argument, fussing, fighting, or whatever. Okay? Tisha did not deserve what happened, but I fully understand what happened, because you're not talking to me, but you spoke to my husband. I'm sitting here trying to talk to you. You're ignoring me when I did not do shit to you. These rumors came from other people, and I'm trying to tell you what's being said, and you're just avoiding it and blaming me. You can't blame me for rumors about your husband. That's stupid, okay? So when she said she's upset with me for not running behind her to tell her, but she don't show up when I say, hey, let's talk. So again, Marcel and Tisha are now talking cards, trying to talk to Stormy, blah, 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 blah. That again piss Keke off, because if I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you, don't try to talk to Stormy knowing I'm trying to talk to Stormy. It's still like, I don't know what is going on. What is happening here? She's in the middle, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And girl, she snatched the cards out of Stormy's hand, which bitch, don't you snatch from me. I ain't got nothing to do this. But because Marcel and Tisha kept saying, Stormy, you got me to a horse, go to a diamond, Stormy. Fine, here, two, here. I was like, bitch, what's going on? What is happening? I was like, And I'm like, girl, do y'all not see Keke's pissed? Do y'all not see it? She's pissed because because Tisha is ignoring her and she's sitting right there. And so Stormy said, look, can't y'all just talk things out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Tisha refuses to speak to that lady. Child. She's sitting there, she upset. Okay? Keke said, ain't nobody running behind you to tell you information. Okay? You want to be mad? You want to be mad? Well, be mad, get glass, and scratch your ass. I don't give a fuck. And she then doused Tisha. Oh. She doused Tisha. Now, while she did not pick up a drink and throw it in her face, that ain't what she did. That ain't what she did. But y'all see that drink that's sitting up there? Y'all see Stormy drink sitting there with wine in it or something in it? There's a little cup on thing that's full of drink. She took her hand, she just knocked it across the table, and it fully doused Tisha. I was like, bitch. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I watched that scene over, because I was like, it happened. Get mad, be mad, get class, scratch your ass. I don't give a fuck. And it just was splash. I was like, Dios míos. I was like, no, because no one deserves, having a drink tossed in their face. No one deserves that. In the same token, I didn't care. A part of me felt a little bit of glee because Tisha gets on my nerves, but she did not deserve that. Okay. And she just, girl, and Stormy jumped up, was like, oh Lord, what? Oh God, what happened? And everyone's like looking like, oh, it happened so fast that no one knew what to do. And Keke knocked it over, got up, and kind of just walked away. She didn't try to, go after Tisha. Like, she was like, I don't give a fuck. And it just splashed. And I was like, a full face. Tisha was soaked. And she was like, why would you do that? Now, why would you do that? And I'm like, because you weren't talking to her. Keke did all of that because Tisha would not talk to her. And she finally did something that made Tisha at least say something. I'm not saying it's right. Not, because she should not have tossed a drink. No one should toss a drink. No one should do that. But a part of me still felt a little bit of glee. Okay? But Tisha did not deserve that. Period. You know what I'm saying? Keke was dead as wrong. Keke was wrong for knocking the drink over at Tisha. But she did not throw a drink in her face. She knocked it over and the water went where the water went. And she got up and she said, yeah, whatever, be mad. And you see Marceau saying to, in my opinion, production, we're not going to do this. Yeah, we're not going to do this. Because I think he felt like, okay, if Tisha reacts and a fight ensues, a la Madani, okay, her mama, crazy, you know what I'm saying? If Tisha reacts and a fight ensues and it's now fight on air, we not doing that. And he's holding Tisha with one hand, like, it's okay. She's like, no. And she's like wiping the stuff off her face. She's like, no, this is where we are now. This is what it was. And I was like, Lord, it was because I was like, I've never seen somebody knock a cup off a table that douses the person so wonderfully. I've never seen that. It was like, and it was also, be mad, get glad. No, be mad, get glad, scratch your ass. I don't give a fuck. And douse. And I was like, girl. And she walked away. So Stormy then got up and was like, oh shit. You see Mel, Nail, and Chris like, oh, because it happened that fast and no one knew what the fuck was going on. And so why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And Keke then said she needed to be mad at who she needs to be mad at and not me. Okay? She should not be mad at me. Be mad at who you're supposed to be mad at. Me, and this is where I feel like Keke is right. Keke's point is, how are you upset with me because people came to me with rumors about your husband? I didn't create the rumors at all. I just heard them. I don't think Keke's saying Tisha needs to be mad at the people actually starting these rumors and the folks who are involved in them, because you know who the lady is who's allegedly slept with your husband, but you mad at me. And I was like, Jesus. Now, Marceau, in my opinion, I'm like, is he a big bitch? Marceau may be a big bitch because he's Maurice. This fool calling for his brother, because y'all know Marceau was younger. Maurice is Marceau's older brother. The fact that Marceau was called Maurice, you called your brother to snitch on Keke. Why are you snitching? Because Kimmy and Maurice was like in the house. They wasn't even outside. So Tisha, now I'm finna go in the house because she's doused. I think it was wine. She's covered. I'm finna go in the house. Maurice come out like, what happened? And then, child, you seen he like, Kimmy, Tisha. I mean, no, Keke should be kicked out because she just threw a drink on Tisha. I'm like, well, technically, Marcel, she didn't throw a drink on that lady. She knocked it over and then the water went where it went. Okay, but he what? What? Because they like, what the fuck you mean? Maurice come outside because Marceau then said, yeah, y'all need to go ahead and drug test that. Go ahead and drug test her. No, he said, call the police and drug test your motherfucking ass. Which made her husband and me, what? You hear Keke like, do it, bitch. Do it. I say, what the fuck is going on? And when Amin is coming at Marceau was out here moonwalking backwards on that patio. Marceau did not want any part of Amin getting to him. Because again, Marceau has a habit of saying things to women as if it's cool. And sometimes not allowing the women to have their shit. Don't worry about saying shit to Keke. Get your wife out of harm's way. Okay, get your wife out of harm's way. Leave it be. And when Amin said, what? And Amin is now walking up on Marceau, and Marceau moonwalking backwards or whatever. I was like, Jesus Christ. It was like, but do it, bitch. Do it. I'm gonna say this, okay? I don't feel like Keke has to be like removed from the show, because I don't feel like Keke threw a drink at Tisha. I think in an argument she knocked over a cup. She knocked over a drink, and we've seen folk she knocked over a drink, and then but how she did it splashed her. But she did not pick up a drink and throw it at Tisha. She did not do that. But again, as I said earlier, I do not think that Tisha deserved that. But I'm like, hey, shit happens. And the same way Marceau was trying to say, Tisha, no, this okay, stop. Again, get Tisha in the house. But you say, yeah, call the police and drug test Keke because she knocked a drink at your wife. And then to go from that, and this is the thing, and we saw a clip of Amin saying this next week. He was like, people keep using her former addiction as a punchline, as a trigger to push. And I don't like that shit at all. At all. And that's the thing. I always say, and when we seen a clip of next week too, we see Stormy who's defending Keke, and we see Marceau saying like, "Oh, so do you know anyone who done it?" She said, "Yeah, my best friend who used to watch my kid." People like to make it seem like, well, yeah, we can't trust anybody who used to do drugs. You can't trust. They ain't nothing, and they try to make that the punchline. Oh, we'll call the police. Call the police, i.e. Crime Stoppers. Drug test because of her former. He's saying things, taking digs at Keke, and Keke's husband like, no, not today, motherfucker. Leave my wife be. Okay, so girl, it was a splash. It was a splash. I was so confused. And there needs to be a conversation had for sure. I do think that Keke has to apologize for, having the drink hit her. I think that too. But I don't think what Keke did is this horrible thing that, oh, she is unmanageable. She's a wild animal. It's like she knocked a drink over and the shit splashed at Tisha. Okay. I don't think she physically tried to attack that lady at all, but I don't, what I'm saying? When Stormy and Destiny was like fussing, Destiny tossed a chair across the room. It didn't hit anybody, but she tossed a chair. You know what I'm saying? So in heated moments, and they didn't remove Destiny. You know what I'm saying? In heated moments, and we know the whole fight at Madani. So while Tisha did not deserve a drink being tossed in her face, I'm also not gonna be like, oh my God, Keke's court. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It was like point after point after point after point. I'm mad, you're ignoring me, blah, 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 blah. All because there's rumors about Marceau cheating on Tisha. Period. Okay. And not who's Destiny. Who that lady? So it's just a lot. It's a lot. And people have their opinions. I have mine. I said what I said. I said what I said. At the end of the day, they will have to figure things out. At the end of the day, it is a bunch of craziness. At the end of the day, Keke was upset for being ignored. Tisha was being petty and kept ignoring her, knowing it was pissing Keke off. And Keke, get mad, get glass, scratch your ass. I don't give a fuck. Okay, and knock over. Okay, and knock over. And it was splash. And I feel like she hit the cup and the cup went up in the air. Up in the air. Anyway, that was the whole episode, y'all. I am done. We will be back here next weekend for another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I will see y'all later. Do not forget, okay, y'all, make sure y'all subscribing, okay, liking, sharing, commenting. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Again, I'm not going to be live as often, y'all, but videos will be premiering. So every morning, check my channel. Okay, I'm about to work on a gossip chat now that will be available for members sometime tonight. And then the premiere will be tomorrow around 2 p.m. So if you are a member of my channel, any premiere video is up to you immediately with no ads, okay? If you're not a member, you have to wait for the premiere video. at 1, okay? I'll probably be live for Gotham Chat either Tuesday or Wednesday, but y'all will still have daily content up, okay? Look, I love you all. Okay, again, everybody has comments and concerns and thoughts about the shows, okay? And everyone's opinion is valid. I mean, mine matter more because my channel. But all y'all's opinions matter because we are different people. And it's all about love, light, and positivity. Okay? Until later on, I love you all. Have a good evening. Have a good evening. But I will for sure be live either Tuesday or Wednesday for a Gotham Chat. And then all my show reviews will be up daily. And Gotham Chats will also be up daily as well. Okay? I gotta go. Bye.